Hello everyone, my name is Dawn and welcome to my Soulful Voices Circle Oracle Card Pull on YouTube. Today is Friday, January 20th, 2023. I'm sorry, 2023. We are continuing with the Fortune Oracle card deck today. In the Patreon community, I pulled two cards, one of which I pulled for this community yesterday, which was Patience, and the other card was Wish. So we still have very strongly coming through that energy of being patient and shifting your attitude from one of entitlement and wanting things right away to one of patience and one of gratitude and being grateful for the things that we have in this moment. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say for this community for today and tomorrow, which is Saturday, January 21st, 2023. So this reading will be for Friday, January 20th, 2023, and Saturday, January 21st, 2023. Okay, so let's see. This is the first card, and it says upside down transformation. Okay, and it says reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. So there has been a pervasive message with the Patreon community as well as this community over the last few days about setting goals, abundance, higher perspective, and of course the energy of patience. And so as we go into this idea of transformation and making changes, Spirit is reminding you that you have the power to do this, that you have the power and the strength to make the changes in your life that will enrich it, okay? But we can't just make changes and expect that these changes are going to come overnight, and we can't attach to the outcome of what we think the transformation in our lives is going to be. We have to be willing to surrender the ideas that we have around transformation and allow the changes that we want to bring into our lives to take form, to take the form that Spirit believes has it serves our highest good, and not to be attached to it. And we also need to exercise patience in the process, right? Exercising patience in the process of transformation. Change will come, but you have to, again, float. I've used this word a couple of times. I think I used it in this community. I certainly used it in the community, the Patreon community. This idea of going with the flow and learning how to float, to go with the ebb and flow of the water as you make changes, because things don't always happen in the timing that we want them to happen. They happen in the timing that Spirit wants it to happen, that Spirit believes serves our highest good. So if you trust and believe in the idea of a higher source, and that the higher source has some, um, I don't want to say control, it's not control, but that the higher source is able to understand at what point in time this serves you best, okay, then this is the message for you. So you have the ability to change and be, persevere in in your ideas when you are trying to bring change into your life. Okay, don't give up. And if you learn to tap into that element of gratitude and patience that we talked about yesterday, then you will be able to bring forth change in an easier and more enjoyable way. So let's see what the card for Saturday is. What are we pulling up? This is the card that's coming up here. And it is the card of birth. Okay, so we started out the week with the card birth, and I think that this was again in my Patreon community. So, the energies have not deceived us this week. They have been consistent messages all the way through that this is what we are supposed to be focusing on. So, as you go through your transformation, what in essence you are doing is you are birthing a new you. You are birthing something new into the world. Now, the beginning of this week started out with this energy that I felt coming in about this thing pushing out, that it was time to push something out and birth something into the world. And so this was all about identifying our intentions, identifying our goals, and co creation with spirit. And so the energy here now is, it says universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. So as you go into this weekend, you are still going in with this energy of being able to create and change things in your life so that they help you to live a life filled with peace and joy and love, being able to be creative and to manifest birth into this life that which you came here to do. So, Spirit wants you to, as you go through changes in your life, some of the changes can be more difficult than others. But as you go through the transformation, how can you make even difficult transformations? How can you make those changes in such a way that they actually bring newness, new life, new ideas, new potential to you? So this is, a little bit more difficult message, not so much that it's difficult in the sense that getting the idea across to people that even with as we go through changes in life, change can be good, change can be challenging, okay? But with the change, we are recreating, we are remolding, we are shifting from what was to what can be, right? And right now, we are here in the present moment, deciding what that creation is, deciding what we are rebirthing. We are working with spirit to birth something new into the world. Okay, so this is about renewal for you. How do you even take the most challenging of situations and birth something more beautiful into the world? Okay. And how do you even take good situations and birth something even more beautiful into the world, right? So that is the energy as we go into the weekend, which I am going to say, we are in the new moon and new moon phase coming up, and here we have the birthing, right? The birthing card, transformation and birth. So if you want to set some intentions, um, over the next couple of days about what you want to birth, this is the prime energy to do that, right? So maybe take a little time, write down some goals or ideas that of things that you want to make small changes in. It doesn't even have to be anything, huge that's going to completely change your life in a moment. No, we want to take small steps here. Okay, so that is the energy over the next couple of days. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you back here soon. Take care now. Bye bye.